This is the most chaotic TBR I've ever done in my life. Hello, my name is Amber and this is my January TBR. So this is gonna look a little different because I'm using my phone as my main shot for this because I need my camera to get shots of everything else because I have no way of capturing it right now. So it's a little bit of a weird setup. I have my phone situated in a weird spot that is right next to my sleeping dog. So if he moves or makes noises, I apologize. Let's try to get this TBR started. I am participating in 2 readathons this month. I'm trying to keep it simple as I possibly can because I was completely overwhelming myself. One is Winterween. I absolutely loved Summerween. I had such a fun time doing that readathon. I do have my TBR planned out for that, which I will break down in a second, but I am also participating in Bookopoly. As always, I will have the links for these down below for any information you need. You roll once, finish the book, roll again, and continue throughout the month, and then you build up points as you're doing that. I do not have regular standard dice. These are 2 completely different looking dice from 2 different D&D sets. Did not print out the actual board of the game. I meant to, and then life got ridiculous towards the end of the year. So I have it pulled up on my computer to the side here. You know you're directly where I need to be, right? That's where I was gonna roll. This is what you're doing? Okay. Why? I didn't get the chance to look at it before she did that. We're gonna re-roll. It is a 4 and a 2. Starting on a go, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The space that I landed on is blue cover. A lot of what I'm doing for Winterween has blue in the cover, but I'm wondering if I want to use something else. Oh, I moved! I knew that he was gonna somehow knock this over. I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit for this one and choose Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This has blue on the cover, so I'm counting it. I really want to read this. This is the sequel to White Hot Kiss. It's angels and demons and just sarcastic fun, and I really enjoyed that first book, and I'm excited to see where the sequel goes. But I'm gonna be doing... Why are you moving so much? This is my setup. This is what's happening right now. Doing a couple random generators for a couple extra books on my TBR this month. But first, Winterween. This takes place between the 4th and the 10th. It has a total of 6 prompts, but you can combine these. The first prompt is a buddy read. The one that they're choosing for the buddy read is The Haunting of Bryn Wilder. I just happened to find this in my used bookstore, and I felt like it was fate that I needed to try and do this buddy read. I honestly don't know a ton about it. It sounds really good. I don't read mystery thrillers very often, but I'm hopeful that this will be another one that I can try and check out. The second one is to read a book with haunt in the title. I was not sure what I was gonna do with this one. A friend ended up getting me these books and it fit too well with this that I have to try and use it, and that is Tales from the Haunted Mansion. This is volume 1. I think this is perfect. It's spooky. It's fun. I'm excited to see what this is going to be like. Next is Blue. And for this one, I'm going to be using Sheets. This is a graphic novel that I have seen around for so long, and I've been trying my hardest to get my hands on it, and it's been very difficult. And our main character works in a laundromat, and then we're following our ghost character, ends up accidentally leaving the ghost realm and ends up in this laundromat, and it's kind of their friendship, and I think it's going to be really fun and adorable. Then the next prompt is to read a book in a winter setting. For this one, I'm going to be using Winter Song. This is a book I've had on my TBR for a while. I had it on my TBR in December and just was not going to get to it, so I decided I was going to try and finally do that for this readathon. I know this is about the Goblin King. I think it's a retelling of a story. I just don't know the story. Then moving on, I have to read a book in the dark. I wanted to pick something again that was going to be light and just fun to read in the dark. I recently won a giveaway on Goodreads for a ebook that I have on my Kindle, Brief Horrible Moments. This is supposed to be a collection of 1-sentence horror stories, and then the last prompt is to read a novella or a short book. And for this one, I definitely picking this up on a whim, and that is Deep Dark Fears. This is a graphic novel that goes through individual just absurd Absurd Fears. The art is interesting. When I first picked this up, I read a couple of them throughout and just, I loved the idea of this. That is my last book for Winterween, so hopefully I'll be able to get through these. So I have 7 books on my TBR right now, but I want to do a couple more. I want to use a kind of random generator for prompts, and we're gonna try, I think I'm gonna pick 3 more. I will have a link below for the random generator that I am using. A book with a map. Okay, so made my decision. So for a book with a map, we're going to be going with Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I've had this book for way too long. I've put it on my TBR multiple times. There's a lot of hype around the series, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. But it does have a map. It has 2 maps. Let's do another one. A nature word? We're gonna think this through, we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go with Bright Smoke, Cold Fire. This is another one that I had on my TBR last month and really need to actually get around to reading. I've had this since it came out. Pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy this. I just need to actually sit down and read it. So we're gonna throw that in the TBR for the month. And then I'm gonna do one more. Alright, last spin and last book of January. A book that ends in an even number of pages. Alright, so the last book that I'm choosing, a book that has an even number of pages, Volume 4 of Rat Queens. I know this will be really quick to get through. I want to continue on with this series really badly. And according to Goodreads, this is 128 pages, so that is an even number, not including a Kindle book as well. This is my TBR for the month of January. Here's hoping I get through at least some of these. I don't plan on vlogging this month like I have been recently. I might do a vlog for Winterween. If you want to see my future roles for Bookopoly, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna start posting those on there. Let me know what books you plan on reading for January. What is the first book of the year that you're picking up? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.